Hey, this is Sam Furman, and I'm coming to you from my home office here in beautiful Lakeway, Texas. And you see things are a little messy. Just had a little flurry of activity going on this morning. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about eating clean and how that's important, and how I'm incorporating the things into my life to improve my health. And I want you just to think for a minute the last time you're out in public, or that you're at a public event somewhere out, maybe at a restaurant. Can you remember seeing people, or maybe you've just become so accustomed to this, have you seen people who just look like they are carrying an extra 10 or 15 pounds or more? Well, I've noticed that, and it seems like more than 50% of the people I see, at least here down in Texas, are struggling with a weight problem. That's being overweight. And a lot of that, as I'm learning from this book called Primal Blueprint by Mark Sisson, is because of their diet, which is what has become to have come become excuse me has been coined as the SAD diet, which is the standard American diet, which normally consists of highly processed foods, a lot of empty calories, a lot of carbs, and just basically the wrong things, non-organic processed things that are poisoning our bodies. And one of the things I started incorporating into my daily habits is a paleo eating, where I pretty much cut out all carbs. Although, I mean, I follow this 80% of the time because, like most things, you need to have a little bit of flexibility to give yourself room to succeed. But basically, the Paleolithic diet, which is what Mark is, representing, or what he's bringing as his, ideal way that humans need to eat, are that at the bottom you have, your meats, like your red meats, chicken, eggs, nuts, natural, nuts like macadamia nuts, almond nuts. Above that, vegetables, lots of vegetables. And above that, different highly fat natural products. And basically, that just kind of restructures the food pyramid. And some of the things I've noticed since I've started eating this way is I have more natural energy. And the biggest thing, the way I feel, is I don't have these crashes after big meals, which is what happens to a lot of people. You get these sugar spikes. And this is what the book talks about. It goes into like the actual physiology and biology of what happens when our body processes foods, and why these things, can be unhealthy to us, to what we're normally eating. So with the Paleolithic diet, or paleo diet is for short, it encourages eating a lot more meats and vegetables, eliminating or drastically reducing carbs, and also changing our exercise habits from those long, drawn out sessions at the gym where you're doing an hour at cardio or 2 hours of weights, into more reasonable things where you're doing high intensity, short duration workouts, and you're actually getting more benefits from that. So I got this off of google.com, and it was from my CrossFit instructor, which is the kind of exercise I do, recommended this book. And so I would also recommend to you, go out and get this book and start really understanding what it is that you're eating, so you can start having a change in your health, a positive change in your health, just like what I'm doing now. And I can't wait to share my results with you here in the next couple of months.